Hello friends, welcome to the Textual Education. In this video, we are going to learn the first step of CRUD operation, that is insertion of record in MySQL database. So let's get start. Click on File option, select the Java. Next, give the project name MySQL demo and finish your project. Done. See, this is simple Java project. Now create a class by name connection provider. This class will provide the connection object from MySQL database. Okay. Now public static connection. Okay. We have to add the dependency of MySQL. So right click on project, properties, library and add jar. Here I have downloaded the MySQL connector jar files. You have to download this MySQL connector.jar file and select that next. Now import the package java.sql.connection. Now connection object is created. Now we have to declare the connection strings that we have learned in the introduction part. Okay, so this is the MySQL driver name. Now next step is public static string URL, MySQL URL name. This is the URL name. I have installed locally, so I am using localhost. If you have installed in another machine, so you have to put the IP address of that particular machine at localhost and your port and your DB name. EMPDB is a database name that we have created in our local machine. So this we are using in entire tutorial series. Next step, create user. By default the username is root when I was installed this XAMPP server, and password is not set. Now let's create an method that will provide the connection object. Public static connection get connection. This will provide the connection object of MySQL. Now display the exception if come. Now first we have to register the MySQL driver. So class dot for name, here your driver name. You have registered the driver, then we have to make the connection. So con equal to driver manager dot get connection. There is a lot of methods. We are using this one that will contains the URL and the username and the password. That's it. Now return the connection object. That's it for the get connection method. This will provide the connection object. Now the next method we have to create to close the connection objects. We have to close the connection object every time when they are not in use. So let's create a method by name close JDBC connection. Here we will pass the parameter connection object, prepared statement and result set. We will use this method while we are inserting, fetching, updating, deleting any kind of records. So This will be the common method that we will use to close the JDBC connections. Okay, so here print the exception if any exception caught. Now check the connection is null or not. If the connection is not null, then close the object. Next, check the prepared statement. If PST is not null, then close the PST. Next, check the result set object. If RST not null, then close the result set. So this is done. The connection provider class is created. This class will provide the connection object. Now let's create a DAO operation class. This class will contain all CRUD operations like insertion, updating, deletion, search. So let's create a method by name public string save employee. Here we will pass the details of employee like employee name, employee department, employee salary and employee contact number. Always use try and catch block to stop the unbreakable code. Now create the connection object first. Connection variable. Okay, the return type is string, that's why here I am creating the RES object. Now the step is create the connection object, connection variable. First we will create the connection object in try catch block. Connection con equal to null, prepared statement PST equal to null, string query. Here we have to type insert query. You have to get some basic knowledge of MySql, how to insert a record with the help of insert query. Here is our database name DBEMP and the table name is employee. These are the fields. These fields must be same to define here. That is name, department, salary, mobile number. Here we are not defining the ID because ID is auto incremented that we have set up in our project setup tutorial. Okay, now the values 4 question mark. This is the parameterized queries that we are using prepared statement. So we have to set the variable for this. There is 4 question marks. So first question mark represent the name, second question mark represent the department, let's create an connection object con equal to connection provider dot get connection. This will provide the connection object. Now the next we have to create the prepared statement object PST equal to con dot prepare statement. Here we have to pass our query. Now we have to set the parameters. First question mark set the name PST dot set string 1 comma name. The next is PST dot set string. Here we have to pass 2 at the second position, department. Now the third is salary PST dot set int, third salary. Now the last contact PST dot string for contact number. Now integer x pst dot execute update. Execute update method is used to insert a record in database, and that will return the number of rows that insert. So if the x is greater than 0, that means it is inserted the record successfully. We are returning the success from here, else we are returning fails. This is done, all done for now. These are the parameterized query. Here we have created the connection object, then we have created the prepared statement, then we set the parameters and execute the query. Okay, now let's test our method. Create an object of dboprs class, oprs equal to new dboprs. History, save status equal to oprs dot save employee, and pass the okay, all done for now. Let's check the records. The employee table is empty for now. Let's run our project. Right click on project, run file. Output, what is this? Okay, the MySql JDBC driver is deprecated, so we have to use the form.mysql.cj JDBC driver. No problem, we have to replace this with our driver class. Copy this and go to connection provider and replace here. Done. Save your code and go to your MySql demo and rerun your class. Yes, status is success. Now the record is inserted. Let's check with DB. Click on employee table. Record is came here. Here we have not save ID. ID is auto incremented. Let's save another record. Change the data. Shyamchandra and the department sales. Let's run the project. Yes, this is saved. Now check again the data. Shyamchandra, department is sales, salary, your contact number is saved. So the insertion of record in MySql database with JDBC connectivity we have learned successfully. Here we have created the connection object and close JDBC connection. Okay, we forget the closing the connection object. Now in finally block, close your JDBC connection. Finally connection provider dot close JDBC connection, and here pass the your connection objects. JDBC connection object, connection, prepared statement, result set if used. All done. Now let's save another record. Kamal Chand, operations. For saving this record, your database must be running. So always start your XAMPP server and MySql and Apache server from XAMPP that we have learned in the project setup, MySql setup tutorial. Check data again. Yes, Kamal Chandra of OPRS. Now this is working fine. See you in next video. Thank you.